Hey, Mama Ann, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Pajama Jammy Jam. Happy Pajama Jammy Jam. It's a Pajama Jammy Jam, so I had that come in. Um, Sorry, I was eating my pickle. I'm gonna finish it. So I'm about to gossip. But anyway, I also didn't want to show that I'm starting a tattoo, but we'll get into all that. We'll get into all that. We'll get into all that. Right now, I'm just gonna say hello. How you doing? It has been a week on and off the tizoo. It has been a week, but the two has been more on than off, honey. I mean, woo! You might not even have watched what I watched, but hunty, we about to talk about it. It's Pajama Jammy Jam. We do what we want. The first thing I want to do is let's send some shouts out and some love out. I want to send a shout out to my Dana, my mod. We sending love to you, sis. I want to send a shout out to my Tina, my mod. We sending love out to you, sis. To all my mods. Of course, it's all nothing but love. But to those two, they might not be in the building today, but they always in the building if we in the building, right, Mama? Yeah. If we in the building, they in the building. So first, I want to say hello to them. Much love. I hope everybody. There's my John. How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week, so I wasn't feeling too good last week, and I thought maybe it's because my juice had cold. You know, my juicer, she had a cold last week, so I thought maybe I had a cold. I wasn't feeling too hot. Anyway, y'all know I've been fighting to get this medical card back. But anyway, long story short, I end up finally getting it solved, but my blood pressure was up so high, I ended up spending the night in the hospital. But I'm back on my medication, which is a good thing. So anybody who take blood pressure medicine, take it. If you need it, take it. You know, if it's things that you can change to make it better, just do that. If it's just hereditary and it's something you had, you still can manage it. So take your medications, definitely. And like I said, I wasn't not taking my medicine because I didn't want to take my medicine or I was believing I was above blood pressure. It was just that honestly, I couldn't get it, and that was it. That was it. I could. So, long story short, I got that straight. So, but one of those things that made me realize is I think a lot of people, I'm not even going to say me, because I didn't need something like that to happen to make me realize and appreciate life and what you got. But it made me appreciate everything even more. So appreciate your loved ones. Appreciate the people that you got in your corner. Appreciate your family. Appreciate, and you know, as soon as you say appreciate your family, people want to tell you about the family they can't stand. Well, baby, we shouldn't even be talking about it. Like, if you can't stand them that much, don't talk about it. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, so, and I took my hair down because since I spent a night in a hospital, I'm like, oh, we know. Then I got to do some new hair because I could take it down, wash it, whatever, but I got to definitely take it down. There's too many germs in a hospital, even though it's freezing in there to kill germs. So many germs. And right now, it seemed like cold and flu season is all over the world. I would just say that. That's what I would say. And so, you know, so I took my hair down. I said, you know what? And it's been a while since I've brushed my, you know, had hair and brushed it up into a ponytail. I'd love to tell you that this part of my hair and the sides was even until it's not, but it can be slick and brushed up. So I can do that, and it's not going to be out. But anyway, that's a whole nother story because it's always me. But anyway, while I was in the hospital, even though I came home yesterday and I took showers and everything, I still got little stickies on me. I'm going to have to rub through some alcohol because I feel like, because, you know, if your blood pressure that high, they had a heart monitor on me all the time I was in there. So I had stickies and everywhere, on my stomach, on my sides, on my chest. I said, you know, when I first came in, when I went to get an EKG, I had them on my ankles. I said, wait, this is too much, too many stickies. It's too many stickies. But I'm blessed. So I count my blessings. And I'm definitely not someone who is not going to definitely, I tell y'all, I'm not religious because that is just like what we all do in this world. It's too conform. But I knock nobody for their religious beliefs. I don't. But I do believe in God. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful for his mercy. I'm grateful for those things. I'm grateful that I'm back on my prescription. I can get back in my regimen. I'm grateful that I'm here for another day. So, and into that, we got to talk about the BS that's been keeping me up all week while I was going through it this week. So I was going through it this week, honey. Like I said, I didn't feel too hot. You know, my body was all You know what I mean? Because of my blood pressure. So, but I was thinking I was, like I said, getting sick. I was thinking, dang, I ain't had a cold since 2019. But anyway, so I was off. So I did a lot of watching of the tube. I did a lot of, kicking the bobo, and I got some things to talk about. About several things. I know, I'm talking about what's been going on this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the last week in YouTube from Sunday to Sunday. That's what I want to talk about, honey. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. And in the midst of talking about it, we're going to throw out some opinions about some things. Me. By we, I mean me. We're going to throw out some opinions about some things. But we're about to get it. We're about to get it. So let me say hello to anybody who came up in the building and I missed them. I definitely want to say hello. I don't want to be ignoring nobody, but I had to get that out. And I was like, no, I'm coming up into the kingdom tonight. Because really right now, until this is regulated in my body completely, I'm just laying low. I'm just chilling. I'm just laying around, kicking the bow. That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. And say, hey to my Just John. Z, baby, it's good to see you. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Hey, my Susan, how you doing? Jared's Talk, how you doing? Pat, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Carrie, how you doing? Happy Pajama Jammy Jam, everybody. So I'm going to read the comments from there, because when they flash up on there, they disappear. It's like I see it, then it disappeared. I'm like, wait, who said that? Did somebody say something? So, but anyway, guys, yes. So it's been a week. So for me, Monday, so I'm riding to go do my Monday thing, and I'm listening. And so Sophie was on, because we're going to start from Monday. So I'm listening, and Sophie on there, she playing the John we done seen already, but she's still breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? And so she's breaking it down to us, and she's talking and shit. And there was a part of me, y'all, that just had this quick little revelation. It said, you saying everything everybody been seeing. Like, it's so killer to me how people just suddenly wake up when they leave. Like, they was in a zombie zone and they couldn't hear the slurs, they couldn't they couldn't see the addiction, they could nothing. Then they get free and they're like, wait a minute, hold on, it looks like a habit's going on over there. It looks like something, I don't know. They see it. And so I was like, oh, anyway. But I was happy for it, because I'm always happy when people come from the dark side. And it's not just the dark side of him. Any of this dark side. If you on this internet acting a zip damn fool for somebody who you probably don't even know, which is going to lead me to something later. But anyway, if you acting a zip damn fool for something like that, it's like, wait, what? I'm confused. Why? So let's get to this week. So right after that, I see Storm Monroe done went live. His title is like, F Tosh K, F Sean W. Wade, Daily Wade, F OKP. And I'm like, wait, time out. Like, I am literally subscribed to all of those people. 1, 2, y'all know how I feel about OK. I mean, I do. I love Tasha K. I've been subscribed to her before she was in any of these numbers. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Sean David, I've been subscribed to him definitely since the pandemic. So I was like, wait. But I'm subscribed to Storm too. Okay? Because here's how I got subscribed to Storm. When Storm did that interview with Jag and all that was going on, and Jag was looking for Storm Monroe and going to pull up on him, then they had that fake ass interview with that dude. Storm did that interview with that dude who lived in Houston or Dallas, I'm sorry. And then Jag and Goomba went out to Dallas to check him or whatever. Anyway, so I've been subscribed to him for a little while, but the last time I seen him spaz out like he did in this one I'm talking about that happened Monday, the first one Monday, because it got darker Monday with Storm Monroe. The last time I seen him spaz out like that is when he came on with a do-rag tied on his head, a 40 ounce of, I don't even know what it was a 40 ounce of. It could have been apple juice, but he had a 40 ounce and he was spazzing out on Jag. And telling Jag, you wanted this ghetto side of me, you gotta get this ghetto. That's what he was giving us, a whole bunch of, take that, clip that, I hate that type, was I'm acting that type. He was giving us a bunch of that, a bunch of shit that you have nothing to bag it up with and you're putting it out there in the atmosphere. Completely wrong. I'm not even gonna repeat some of that stupid shit. But anyway, so he's doing it. I'm like, whoa, he's spazzing out. Then later on that day, he doing a live with this dude named Rico. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I subscribed to Rico this time because I'm not gonna lie, The last time I seen Rico was during the pandemic, and he was going on the same tour, he was going on the Wiley tour, and he was telling us, most of the same stuff, and then some of it changed up a little bit. There was more details that weren't there. Because I could have sworn last time it was like you were dating Wiley's friend now, but you had slept with Wiley before, but the friend didn't know. When the friend was gone, you would sleep with. I remember parts like that, but maybe that was just what I put in my head. I don't know. But I remember Rico was definitely on a world tour a couple of years ago talking about this Wiley stuff. So anyway, Rico is all, I mean, even the thumbnail that Storm Monroe had, it was sick. I felt like I had, you remember back in the days when you went to the movie store and when you wanted to get to the X-rated movies, you go behind the curtain and you did the little shingly hang and they had to go behind the curtain. You was like, what they going behind that curtain for? That's the kind of movie covers that he gave us as a thumbnail. I said, wait, Storm trying to get his damn channel taken down? What is he doing? All this because you mad at some motherfuckers? Like, Pam and Dust. That's how people can really show people they mad. You could be sitting at home fuming about it, but when you come live, you act like you don't know nothing about it. Then they mad. But anyway, next thing I know, Storm struck. We gonna just leave it there. Storm got struck. He ain't been live since Monday, okay? He did all that Monday. I ain't seen him do a damn thing on his channel since Monday. So I'm taking it. They was like, Storm, this shit is sick. We're gonna take it down. I don't know. Anyway. Well, Sean did saying that they struck that video. The one, I know that one where he was in there calling them all kinds of this, talking about Tasha. I said, I ain't going to repeat the stuff he said. It was just dirty, filthy. It was such filth, flying filth that you almost was like, wait a minute. What does any of this have to do with YouTube? Like, if she was throwing it back, why'd I give it there? Like, is she throwing it back on here? Because then I give it there. But anyway, so Storm, I ain't been live. You know, I didn't unsubscribe or nothing. But I'm just telling y'all that's what went down. So, that happens. And I seen a bunch of people in the chat. I said, oh, everybody over here watching this. It's like, I'm watching this shit. This is a mess. I mean, anyway. And like I said, I subscribed to Rico that night. Because I was like, last time Rico disappeared into the sunset, I guess he really didn't. He was still in the chat sets. And, but now he's back. And so, anyway. So then that went down. So then I said, let me see what 82, because I saw 82 in the chat. So let me see what 82 saying about it. And I saw that 82 had did a live. And it was like, this about somebody, I'm not going to mention their name. It was one of them type of lives. And every time I see that, I know that 82 is talking about Danie. I'm going to say it. Danie. That's who he's talking about. And I know it. And I say, wait a minute, let me see what he's saying. Because he's going to let us know that's what he's talking about anyway. And I just can't get through it. So I'm watching it. And I mean, once again, I guess it was Monday Night Raw up in this mofo. I don't even know. His live might have been from Sunday night, but I was watching it Monday. But anyway, the live he did, he's like going in on, and it's on his main channel. I'm like, wait, you bringing up somebody you don't want to bring up on your main channel? But anyway, he bringing up Danie. He like, man, your mama this, your mama was a this and a that. I said, damn, this shit getting deep. So I said, wait a minute. I don't normally like to do this, but sometimes I like to remix, shake it up a little bit, y'all. Because y'all know me. You keep talking about somebody, I'm going to their channel to see what they saying about you. I got to see, I want to hear it from both y'all horses' mouth. I want to hear what y'all got to say. And I've been wondering, let me just finish. So I go over to Danie's channel. And when I go, there's a title from the day before, and it's called like, 82, they gonna figure out who you are, and they gonna, your hag's gonna tell them. I said, wait, what? What does this title even mean? So y'all, I get to watching it. Half the live, he is talking about scorned lovers who he put the D on so good, they don't know how to let him go. I said, wait a minute. Are we talking scorned lovers or are we talking about 82? So then he proceeds to talk, and I'm listening. Y'all, I'm listening. No. And I said, wait a minute. This is weird. And not weird, because I have nothing against homosexuality. That's your prerogative. I don't care who nobody sleep with. You could be a woman throwing it open all day. You could leave it open. I don't care. You can be, I don't care about your sexual life. But I always thought it was something weird about that relationship, because how do you interview my auntie, then we become friends? After that, then I'm surprised you did anything else after that. But I said that's because they come from that toxic YouTube relationships. They be the main ones running around talking about we ain't friends, when your representations of who you called your friends on here have done shit I wouldn't let nobody do to me in my life. Like, none of us would. I wouldn't have friends that put those kind of stickers on me, put those kind of tags on me. I kid y'all not, you be in a chat, I could be in Miss Cat Medusa's thing, when if the not come up in, I could be watching Kim, whoever I'm watching over the last few months since they got into it with each other. And then Danie told people, had Jaguar jumping on your channel telling everybody that you gave him a blow, all kind of stuff. And it's like, why would you even still be talking to him? And why are you even talking about him? You the damn godfather of YouTube. And you said, which we gonna speak about, because I see he got a lot of wars kicking off because he the God, I love you too. He one of the messiest mofos on this in this conversation we talking about, and that's what love. I've watched AT2 go from I ain't gonna be this to everything he said he ain't gonna be a part of. I've watched it, and then AT2 be just like most of these people. They'll come throwing some shit in your face. He's so black to this and he's so this. Baby, you that when you go to sleep, wake up. You don't have to define that on here. And trust me, ain't nobody scholaring it up for the communities that they can be coming on here to give us the black pride pack. What's so black pride when I'm dropping the N-word everywhere I go just for the fucking fun of it? What's so black pride about I ain't getting nothing that uplifted one black mofo on here, including myself? What's so, this is pride? Like, slow down, son, you kill. He'd be like, oh, that old John Yates sector, the Cooter Brown sector, the one you made the name Cooter Brown up for? Now, you didn't make up the name Cooter Brown. You didn't. And most of the Cooter Browns I knew were drunks. John is a little bit more than alcohol, but that's in my opinion. But anyway, I would have called him Pookie, Tyrone, something like that. But whatever, Cooter Brown. You made the sector, and you came flipping, chilling. Anyway, I'm not going to get into this. But every relationship you had was just, even with, before I say this, I'm going to take a pause. Rio, rest in peace. We found out at the top of this week. I found out at the top of this week on Monday that Rio was laid to rest on Monday. So it's a rest in peace. I meant what I said when I put up a post about it, that I hate we had to get into it, because on the end, half these people that's singing and dancing, I was sitting saying to them, stop disrespecting them. You shouldn't. Why you got to do all? And it's not about a own or anything. It's just about what I'm not going to do with nobody on here. It's stuff I'm not going to do. So you want to have a big battle of the royale, screaming at each other on the platform, that's never going to happen with me. Because that's a waste of time and life and space and spit and everything else. And if I have my own platform, I come say whatever I want. And you can answer on yours. And if I want to hear it, I'll hear it. And if I don't, I won't. It'll be that simple and same thing with what I have to say. But at the end of the night, like I said, it's all toxic relationships. You know what I mean? One of the reasons I even started patrolling Rio at a standard, and I went to him honestly like, hey, dude, one, you are making a look that is not all that. And I don't even think you are that. And I got to see the core, and you were this nice person. You were this, but I knew it when you had cats. You were this nice person. But what I never do, whether it's my people, your people, or anything else, I ain't here to diss nobody. All y'all people walking around talking about y'all smoking on people's homes, y'all don't even know what it means or understand the magnitude of it. I'm not here to disrespect nobody like that. I didn't hate Rio. I just don't tolerate disrespect. But to everybody who loved and respected him, because one of the things Rio didn't see that I always saw in him, was that they were loyal people that believed in him. Julie Virgo, when I seen Julie Virgo, I mean, even Terry Lynn, when Terry Lynn spoke about Rio that day, what a lot of people didn't probably even notice was she had on a whole shirt that was one of them shirts when Rio had them shirts with all them sayings Rio say. Because, you know, Rio had so many sayings that everybody was saying it, people copying it, and they would continue to copy it. And hopefully if they have respect for him, they'll give him homage every time they do it. Y'all know I drop T2s in the chat every time Terry Lynn sing, because Rio always said, put a 2 in the chat if you want me to shut the F up forever. So when she get to singing, I drop 2s. I drop them. When people on a live saying something that I don't want to hear, I be thinking, ooh, drop 2s all in the chat, because I want them to shut up forever. You know, so at the end of the night, like I said, that's respect. And respect is, even if you didn't see eye to eye, when somebody's gone, you respect that it's over, whatever it was. So out of respect, that's where I'm at. Big Bad Wolf says, how you doing? I just saw that pop up. But that's where I'm at. But even with, back to the 82. So you got all these toxic relationships. So it leads me to mail, because I'm a go around the board. I was just going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. But if you've seen it, you know what day it fell on, shit. If you didn't see it, you just follow me. It happened in the week. It's been this week. So, over the weekend, I see Incoming Opinion, which once again, I've said her name before on here. Actually, before Incoming Opinion started doing her lives, when she would just do her shorts on Jaguar, I got a couple of shorts that I did a remix on from her shorts with Jag. So once again, she's Chicago, one of us Chicago. I got love for all the Chicago people here, whether I know you or not. Just love because we in the same city. I mean, that's it. That ain't gonna be no ass kiss, nothing. That's just Chicago. You know, it's just Chi-Town love. It's like when you go out of town and somebody says Chicago, you're like, I don't care what they say, they be talking Evanston and shit. You be like, all right, you Chicago? Nah, they Evanston. But anyway, you be like, but I know. But anyway, I hear her doing this live, and I see she got mail on her thumbnail. I said, dang, what happened with mail and Incoming Opinion? What could they possibly have getting into it? So we're gonna stop right there. Mel. I'm subscribed to Mel. I remember when Mel wasn't a content creator, and I actually was watching 82, because I still watch 82. Sometimes I gotta cut it off because it's clickbaity and it's he's just contradicting himself a lot. It's too much. Even the back and forth with him and Vodka. Even with them, it's just like, come on, man. Who gives somebody this many chances? I mean, whatever. It's gonna be the same thing. You still, ever since he did that post about a friend of his that was about to jump off the wagon or was too drunk or whatever he was implying about her. Every time they get into it, she be like, he gonna keep doing these subliminals, honey. He been doing subliminals for 3 years on you. If you don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, so. What was I saying about him before I went to vodka? See, now I'm getting vodka, man. But Mel, I'm subscribed to her. But I remember one day she was on there, and she kept calling out Mel because she was a content creator for Night and Day, which I was subscribed to Night and Day since their last channel. You know what I mean? I got respect for them. I never cared when they were just doing this whole unveiling. I was thinking, man, I hate they had to unveil themselves because who cares about that kind of shit? And then you get these people that kind of glory. But I understand at the same time. But anyway. So Mel is a mod for 82 and for Night and Day. But she always will be sponsoring, like not sponsoring them, but like pumping them. And if somebody says something about them, she'd be in the defense, whatever. I didn't think nothing of it because one thing I've learned from watching on YouTube and from being on YouTube, that there's some people that'll just be going super hard. You're like, whoa, shit. They going, I don't even want them to. You ain't asked them to do nothing. They just say, I seen somebody say your name and I went berserk in the chat. You like that. You ain't have to do that. Because you might make them think I gave it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's love. So, but some people use that against people. So they'll know that you'll ride for me, you'll go off. So then they always telling you to go somewhere and watch some shit. So you could get the, anyway. But Mel, she would always spunk them. I ain't think nothing of it. So now we're going to rewind to this weekend. We're going to rewind slow. So when Incoming go live and she's talking about Mel, I'm like, But she keep talking about this live Mel had did like 2 days ago. Now, mind you, when Mel did the live, I watched it. But when I watched it, I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it was more commercials and it felt like she was trying to say something, but she didn't want to say it. But I didn't think nothing of it. Nothing of it. So when she said it, I said, let me go back and watch it. So when I go back and rewatch it, I noticed that Mel is saying stuff like, if you to back up and you don't know you to back up and then you back up and then you find out that the backup had and I was so confused. So I'm like, maybe this is what she's talking about. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of subliminals. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, I have no idea. I don't know if I can get it. But then we find out because then I go back and listen to Incomings again. And when I go back and listen, I say, wait a minute. Is Incoming really with JR? Because I remember when everybody was saying about the wifey and they were like, oh no, that's just a title that Goomba had said and they just joke, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm like, okay. But then Mel does a live like 4 days later. So that puts us into this week. Because like I told you, this shit goes into this week. So she does a live like, so this all go down. Incoming do the live Saturday. Mel had did her live Friday. So Mel go back live like Tuesday. And I was anxiously awaiting it. I ain't gonna even lie. I saw she was going live. She changed the time on it about 3 times, and I definitely had my notification bells on. So Mel goes live, and I'm like, she's gonna drop some information, something. Because look, one thing about me, y'all, when I'm watching something, I'm watching for information. I am not sitting here like, oh, the vote is this. The vote is in. You better than another mother. You talk? No, I don't. I don't borrow people's problems. I don't nothing. I want to hear it. I want to be like a juror. I'm supposed to be non-biased. I'm supposed to be listening to this shit non-biased. But anyway, and sometimes there will be a bias because I don't like the mofo you're talking about and I'm watching because I just want to laugh at some new jokes about the motherfucker. So anyway, so I'm watching Mel's and I'm like, okay. So she's telling us that, he had made it seem like we was going to be this. He had me under the impression of this. We were talking, I've been his mom for 5 years. But it went off the internet where we weren't talking internet no more. And it was like, things like boo and I love you. Or I got back, I love for you. I don't know. And I was like, dang, that's messed up. But, People will tell you what you want to hear. To me, if I'm having a conversation, and this is not nothing against anybody who's had a relationship on the internet and it was honest, but I can guarantee that if you had a relationship that you met with somebody on the internet, the things I'm about to name aren't going to be things that happen to you. Okay? So if you met somebody on the internet and you so in la 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 with them and whatever they saying, I definitely had to see them. So you see how I'm sitting here looking at you? I got to be looking at them. Like, yeah, we're going to have to do a FaceTime, a Skype. We're going to have to get on instant messenger and go live. We're going to have to do something to see each other. I'm going to have to see your lips move and make sure that there's not bricks, cinder blocks behind you and you're actually sitting in jail, okay? I want to know these things. Then it took me back to when Night and Day unmasked themselves and they came up with their actual pictures to say, this is us, this is who we are, you know what I'm saying? When they did that, Mel came up on a thing and I was kind of confused because she was kind of like, oh, JR, so you got a wife? And I'm thinking, wait, first of all, if we cool with each other, this is before I even knew they had anything going on. But if we cool with each other, why am I coming up? And I thought maybe that reminded me like she liked him. I could see it, you know what I mean? So when she's doing the live, I just thought like, but you didn't know his name till he unveiled himself. So how could y'all have been going too far? That should let you know that even if you felt that way at the time, when you get a perspective of it later, you should be like, wait, hold on. And then, this is just my opinion. When I saw the whole thing about with the Malcolm X quote, I was kind of like, what this got to do? Because Malcolm X was talking about not the black man on the black woman. Because at that time of Malcolm X, the black man treated the black woman like a queen. And he still had respect for her. He wasn't separated by her for welfare and other. We're not gonna get into all that, but that statement had nothing to do with. And it damn sure Malcolm X would not be talking about if you were talking to somebody, but you really. That's like when we were young. Remember, we were like in 8th grade, and some boy he might be talking to you on the phone every day. He might have walked you home and carried your books, but then one day when you told somebody he was your boyfriend, and then they went and said something, he was like, I never said you was my girlfriend," and you had to think about it. He never did. He never asked you to be his girlfriend. He never said you was his girlfriend. You decided because you were doing that. But even when I do that, I don't blame you for that. We've all done that. Who hasn't done it? But on this here internet, you got to show me who you are. You want to be with me for real? You better came seen me. Ain't y'all like in Philly and New York? I mean, like, this ain't even far from each other. If he is so la love with me, how come he ain't came to see me? But what I'll say about JR and Incoming Opinion is this. I watched the first time Incoming Opinion came up on Night and Day and spazzed out. She cussed out 2 people in one day. She got Jag and Danie. She read them their rights by herself. She ain't had nobody up there with her or nothing. But I remember that. And I'm going to say that as far as these internet relationships go, I've seen over the years of watching, they seem like they really have a relationship. They don't seem like this is a play. Because, a lot of these people got plays. It don't seem like it's a play because they weren't broadcasting it all over here. And like, if they wanted to date, they grown. Was they single? Was either one of them married? Because that's what I care. But if a man you know in 5 years still ain't showed you his face until he unveiled himself with a picture on the internet, oh girl, that was not your boo. And I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm saying that as one real woman to another woman. Don't waste your time even talking about some man that didn't show himself to you like he was. Because then there are guys out here who really are playing people. Like they literally are showing their face, buying you stuff, coming to see you, and he lying to you. He got another woman. He doing this. He doing that. If I got to ask a man if he messing with somebody else, 9 times out of 10, he messing with somebody else. It might not even be the chick I'm asking him, but he messing with somebody else. Because a woman's intuition, and if a man won't give me himself, I still think what was he, the cartoon character? And that's not to laugh at you. It's just like, it's a lot of stuff we should be fighting about women. One of them should be the nasty way some of these men, whether gay or straight, get to time. If that's our conversation, then you can't be mad when it's derogatory slurs back at you. But once again, I don't even want to fight like that. I don't want to sit and have a fight where all we doing is shitting on each other. You ugly bitch. You this. Come on, I got better things to do with my time. So, but you know how this internet is. You can't talk about nobody because that means you hate them. That means they owe you one. I'm not the one on the internet saying that somebody wronged me and then sitting and quoting Malcolm X. Yes, I've said that on this channel several times. The black woman is the most unprotected woman in the world. Meaning that when things happen, there's no people jumping like that. Meaning that people have jumped for everybody else. Meaning that we are ignored, denied, shamed. You're going to see it. Anytime it's a black woman, the first thing we're going to go for is some bad shit about it. And they do it to women. Women are... So, like, not gonna go there, but this ain't got nothing to do with that. And that's why people will be not understanding real things, because we throw it into some stuff that got nothing to do with it. This would be more like catfish, where you hear somebody say, I was talking to somebody for 3 years, but they never showed me their face. I was talking to somebody for 3 years who only lived 80 miles from me, but they never got to come visit me. First of all, if some man who's talking to me, he could live down the street. If we never got up with each other, I don't care how great our conversation was. I'm going to run out of time where you didn't want to see me. You didn't want to hold me, hug me, touch me. I can't, well, don't tell me we was having dirty conversations. So I'm having all these super sexual conversations. He's making me feel like he's the world, but he ain't came to see me. Is he in jail? Because then I would have started wondering, is he in jail? Because why didn't I see him? And you know how we know that? Because him and Income and Opinion live in two different, they ain't even next door neighbors like Philly and New York. And they done met and they been together since what? Well, we don't know. We know it was after February because they both were saying they single in February. So let's just say they got together in March. They've already seen each other. That's how you know somebody interested. It's for the ladies. If y'all on this internet, somebody is rocking y'all to sleep, but they actions aren't meeting up with their words, lady, run back. Because you ever heard this saying, I don't know if anybody heard this, or maybe I just heard it when I was younger, that when you sit around chasing a man, you walking past some real kings. You walking past the one that could be for you. But they don't bother to say anything to you because they see you are involved. They see where you want to be because you're chasing them. And so you'll be like, nobody wants me, but you missed the ones that did while you was chasing the one who didn't. When you get older, you realize that it's not that hard. A man, here's the thing, ladies, I don't care what race this man is. When a man knows what he wants, he goes for it. Because he don't want another man to come and get it. Because he know once he see that jewel, he say, baby, if I let this go, somebody else is going to pick this diamond up and they're going to appreciate it. They're going to love it. So some men will hold you down while they playing you. So because they know you're a good woman, so they want to destroy you. So you either don't leave them, or you know what I'm saying, or you keep picking jerks like them, so you keep coming back to them. Because you keep picking jerks, and you keep coming back to them. No. A real man will make you his. Even if he a player, he'll make you his. He'll push all them heifers right to the side. Get on, back up, bitch, back up. He'll be cutting them off one by one, like this one a little harder to cut off than the other ones, but I'm cutting. Clip, it's over. I'm not giving it to you. I'm not calling you no more. But if he's still sitting on the phone with chicks, I let her go. But I talk to her every day. She know everything going on with me and him. She know when I'm mad at him, honey. Cut him loose. Because he for the streets. And men talk about they don't want to hoe. Should no woman want to hoe. Because a man supposed to protect me. So if he got me getting into it with other chicks, that ain't no protection. But now don't get me wrong, ladies. There's going to be some chicks you ain't never did nothing to. They just mad they can't have them like you do. So now they gonna shit all over you, ain't he? She be like, girl, why do you care? I'm shit enough for him. You know, a chick love to tell you her history with a man. And girl, I know him for 25 years. That's funny, because he's sitting up here with me while you telling me about them 25 years. Those two different things, sweetie. I ain't never been jealous of nobody's ex when I'm laying next to the man you talking about every night. That would never make... Girl, and let me tell y'all something. I'm so free about it. I could be laying next to the man and don't want him like that. He could have been a booty buddy for me. He could have been that. And I could be laying next to him thinking, girl, I got him more than you do. Because here's the funny thing. He chasing me to have tonight. You are chasing him. We are not the same. We are not. You call me, and you should be feeling bad if you calling me ugly and all that. So my ugly ass got your man chasing your pretty ass, got him lying to you, got him leaving you alone, got him not seeing you on a holiday. That's a you thing. But like I said, I don't even want to fight no chick over no man. I'm not fighting no chick over a man. Physically fighting a chick over a man that's lying to us both? No, I can't. So when I saw that, I said, wait, at the end, if you was never with him, all you could come on here and tell women is what I just said and said. Is, ladies, be careful with your heart. And then ask yourself, if somebody's not giving me something, I gave them my heart. I gave them that we were in a relationship, and I'm just waiting for him to say it. Nah, baby, that's not how it goes. That's like saying he's going to be my husband because I know it. Okay, some women were right. He is going to end up being yours. And some women just did everything to make him say what they wanted it to be. And he just, some went along with him. Some regretted, some are happy, whatever. But, So that's been going on. I'm like, what in the hell? And everybody been getting a piece of that. But I was just watching it. I'm talking about it right now. just as a person watching, like, dang, like, and then at the end of the night, all we doing in that is just shitting on each other. For what? Now I'm gonna shit on you. Every time I go live, I'm gonna be shitting you down about a dude who, and I'm not even gonna say he lied to you. He didn't lie to you, and he didn't play no games with you. And here's how we know it: because he never gave you nothing of him. He didn't. It's not like when he revealed himself, you said, "Oh, I already knew what you look like." Because I'm getting to know you. You were getting to know what he said. That's what we could do watching. And then some people are flirty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I mean? Sometimes, and I've learned sometimes when you're talking, somebody taking it flirty and you weren't. So you got to be careful sometimes. And as a creator, you have to be careful in your spaces. But I don't want somebody to just be around me because they like me, thought we was going somewhere. And then soon, I mean, when you were speaking of their products, you were speaking of their products and using them and how they worked. So at the end of the night, don't have no regrets for doing that. That's I hope it was the truth. Because if it wasn't, it means your character's fake. Because I'm not on here lying for nobody to just, oh, I like you, so I lie with you. Oh, I like you, so I'm team you, but if I leave, I got all these things against you. That's not liking you, that's using you. Them two different things. Them two different things. Do I have something against them? Nope. 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 Did I unsubscribe? Nope. Why? Why? It's her challenge, what you do. But on the other side, I'm like, at the end, it's really a her thing, and it happens to plenty of women. But it's called catfish. If anything, it would have been a catfish because a catfish means that when people hear the story, think about every episode of Catfish you watch. This is what I think of when I think of catfish. When anybody hear this story, they thinking, why were you so in love? That's a catfish to me. So if you give me your explanation, I'm sitting there saying, he ain't show yourself to you? You didn't know his real name? He ain't hopped on the train? You ain't got a car? You ain't got a car? In 5 years, we couldn't get a flight? Nothing? Oh, then there was nothing. So, because I would have to know that if in 5 years that he ain't touched me, or 3 years, or however long this been going on, if for 3 years you ain't touched me, you ain't touched nobody? So I guess we both abstinent? Hmm. 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 You ever love somebody so much you just gotta touch them? You wanna feel them. And the first time you're gonna meet with them, you're almost nervous in your stomach. Baby, if I talk to you that long and don't see you, I'm not thinking about you like that. Matter of fact, now I'm playing the same game you playing. We're just talking. We're just holding a conversation. And that's just me. That's just me. But I wouldn't be doing that. Because I'd have been like, baby, quit playing with your flirty butt. You always flirt, boy, bye. Do you know how many guys that flirt and you know they the one that flirt with everybody, but they flirt with you and you just laugh or giggle, whatever you do, or tell them like, boy, bye, you know, or whatever you say, whatever your thing is. Sometimes you might flirt back and be like, hey, you ignoring me today because you're making a joke. But that I'm not gonna go tell somebody when I find out this person have a woman or they walk in with somebody like, oh, I know he ain't playing me like he don't flirt with me. Now I own him. I tell women, if you had him and he left you and he blatantly walking around with somebody else, you a fool to be running around downing her because it make you look bad. Because if she's so bad that he left you for her and he walks up and down the street in front of us with her instead of you, baby, don't say that. Don't say that. Make him one day come back chasing you. Make him one day go back and you ain't got to tell nobody what it was because he gonna remind you that he messed up. That you was the best thing he ever had or could have ever had or should have ever had. You got to do that. Because trust me, once you start chasing him, he going to end up with a chick don't even know him. He going to end up with some chick that's going to set him up because he going to trust her more because he chased her than he going to trust you. That's in my opinion. So ladies, like I said, if you on this internet and these dudes coming up in chats or whatever, first of all, be real careful with that. And then see where they going. And if they ain't going nowhere too fast, then you should bag up. You should get up. Next stop, my stop. I'm up off of here. That's in my opinion. That's in my opinion. So when I seen that, so then, of course, in 82 fashion, he dogging the women. Just, I mean, all the stuff, like even with Danie, AT2 don't go as hard about Danie, and Danie interviewed his whole auntie. Danie ran around saying that he banged you in a car. Like, you say you heterosexual, so no man should be saying that about you. He came on your channel and tried to tell secrets you told him on your channel, on your side. But now they all into it with it, you know. Oh my God, Danie roasted AT2 so bad. Yolanda. The only reason I know who Yolanda is because I saw her a few months back on AT2s once again because she was talking about Denie. She was an ex-mod getting into it. And I was like, wait a minute. He always say he don't want to talk about Denie, but he find a way to either be in the chat if they talking about Denie. Denie come up on the panel, then he come up afterwards and be like, is he gone? You are giving me teenage girl, he took my virginity vibes. Like, it's too much. I'm like, what is going on over here? Like, don't worry about what the ladies doing, boo-boo. Because none of us going to be doing that. There ain't no, let me find out one of these content creators had a content creator diss them, interview their family, then they went and got up with them, dropped it like it was hot, tossed it back on them, and then continued to sit on the internet and tell me they wasn't shit. I knew they wasn't shit before you became friends with them because I saw what they did to you. So as far as I'm concerned, tonight they never did nothing to me. But I knew in every place I've seen him since I first seen him, he looking for trouble because a lot of these people, they do the toxic way of coming up. That's a him thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a him thing. It's not a me thing. I'm not in no way. Like I said, I watched Danie over a year ago eat this man alive. I mean, eat him. Eat him up. It's just like when Suge Knight got knocked out. Once he got knocked out, it's real hard to be as scared because we done watch your feet buckle, your knees buckle, baby. And so we watched your knees buckle. Not only did we watch that, baby, and that's another thing. AT2 got cool with him after all this. He saw the video because he did a live talking about the push it out. AT2 be back and forth with Jaguar, and Jaguar literally came on and said he know the kids that AT2 did something to. And then people was told, I knew he was lying, she was lying, but that ain't nobody you should be kicking it with. And if you kick it with women like that, don't blame all the other women for being nothing ass bees because you hang with nothing ass bees. Because you hang with trifling ass, you know what I'm saying? Don't blame all the women, we ain't all the same. Yeah, but I've been, like I said, I seen AT2, and AT2 is super messy. AT2 is a clickbaiter, and he literally does lives about stuff, and the audience is telling him what's going on, because he don't have a clue. He don't have a clue. And every woman he's been close to has done some shady-ass shit to him. But then he talk about all the other women, how they ain't nothing. He needs to tell them what to do. Well, honey, you need to get if you the godfather, somebody go get him the father of YouTube so they can train they son. Because you can't pick a good person out of these chicks. You brought Red Hot to the surface. DYS, even if she was there, you brought her to the surface. You had her singing Patti LaBelle's whole joint at the beginning of your show every day. You brought, when Jag came up there and cussed out your girl, calling all kind of fat heifers and stuff, Jag's numbers were more important to you. When you were, the only reason Jag was covering you is because you bought a membership to Tasha K's and were reporting on her memberships about Jag and her unveiling of Jag. Then you became Jag's friend. Then Jag, like I said, has come on your channel and spewed more bullshit. I mean, it might have got you views. I'm not here to count the views. I don't count people's views. We're not talking views. Are we talking views? Because if views is all people looking for, I guess if your views good and they continue, it's a continuance with it, it's great. If it's just views for the moment, then nobody watches it afterwards so they don't care. Or they copied it already, they downloaded it, so that's what they're doing with it. I don't really care. But are we talking views or are we talking about what happened? But like I said, so Jag is your girl and that happened. Even with Melanie, I've seen you kind of checking her in chats. When Melanie blocked Goody in that chat, AT2 was checking his minds. Once again, I'm not about to sit here and check my minds. Like even with this shit with Mary, I ain't checking Mary. I gave Mary with Shimon. And that was it, politely. And that was it. I ain't checking none of my minds because once upon a time we was a team, so me checking you and talking to you like you a child, I'm not going to let nobody talk to me like a child. Whether I was a mod, whether I was an A channel, whether we friends, that's not how I'm talking to you, so don't talk to me like that. But I've seen him checking. Shit, when Danie was getting blocked by Melanie in that chat when Yolanda was on AT2's channel, that's why he unreached all his mods. I know it because I was watching it. Because he was going to do that second live and he was hoping Danie came back. And even on that live, if I was Yolanda, I would have been sitting there like, wait a minute, AT2. You said you don't even talk to him, but he literally, when he got blocked, he called your phone and you muted your live and told Yolanda to just keep talking while you talk to him offline. when you did part two of the Yolanda live, Yolanda didn't even come by, but her name was in the thumbnail for the part two. But then when you went live, you brought up, what's her name, Stephanie. You brought her up, and you were like, deny. Oh, you didn't say deny. You said somebody wanted to apologize to you, and I'm like, is he giving apologies out from deny and deny won't even grab his link? He's playing you like a girl that he said he'll go to prom with. Why he's gonna go to the prom with the popular cheerleader? That's who he's gonna go to prom with. Lions Pride, sweet potato, how you doing? Happy pajama jamma, jammy jam. Jammas. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Big Bear. Whatever it was, I don't even care. I don't acknowledge snooze fastest around here. Yeah, thank you. Yep, that's right, 86,000. In the words of Jack, one whole day, in case nobody could break it down. But I don't care about that. It's gonna be troll. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Y'all the best. Yeah, like I said, they gonna come, and especially because, like I said, a lot of people around here, they had this whole attitude like, hey, let me go tell my moms, let me go tell my subscribers subliminally to go do this because this person talking about me. No, I'm talking about what happened. What? Okay, time out. Let's take it off AT2. What man you know straight? What heterosexual man you know would not only hang out with a man, but then continue to talk to a man that is saying he slept with him? Oh, wait. I don't care what race he is. What? Which one? What human, forget it, just a man, you know, gonna have somebody bring my whole blood family, whether I like them or not, on here, diss them, and we gonna hold any conversations with each other. It happens all the time on Toxic World on YouTube. That's what they do. They be like, oh, did you treat me like crap? Like crap? Oh my God, I have Stockholm Syndrome. I just really want to be around you because I was treated like crap as a kid. I treated somebody like crap, so I want to get treated like. I said, is this foreplay? I gotta finish my tattoo, y'all. I'm getting my world. Y'all already know it's Takatua world. It's Emalu world. It's Mims world. All day, every day. Every time I push this live button. Every time I'm a better person on here. So even if they had flaws, even if it didn't, even if they ended it before they could change it, I have so much love and respect for those three names I just hollered out, especially on this internet. So they are my reminder, and that's part of my stamp on anything I bring out. Because when it comes to this internet, like I said, I fought for Takator. I fought. I was in chats dropping nasty shit. And he's still gone. You know what I'm saying? We was Bishop's Goon Squad, and he's still gone. So me sitting and wasting time doing that, chasing around people. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't have to talk about you, I don't. But we talking about what happened. And what happened was, like I said, when I watch Catfish, some of these people be like, oh, I gave them money, I talked to them, they lost this person. They be telling you all these details, but these people made it up. It didn't happen. And don't nobody love you so much they don't want to see you. Love don't hurt. Love don't have you questioning everything. Oh, do you like this girl? Because if you know somebody love you, what you know is I don't care what nobody else thinks about me. They love me. They truly want me. But if you sitting around thinking they want everybody but you, then you know you ain't got them neither. They looking for somebody with security. For real, for real. For real, for real. Is my team up in here? Just seeing the Lions Pride say, hey, Tina. Y'all know I miss the haters. I don't see them. I didn't bother to go see if I can see what they said on the curve. Now, sometimes, you know, if it was an accident, maybe I'll go lay in, but maybe I won't. Wait a minute. I don't see Tina. I'm going to shoot. There she go. There she go. Hold on 1 second. And that's another thing. I gotta go into my thing. I need to like Tina. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna up my mods because when I do that, then it's easier that I can do less. But yeah, so like I said, and once again, he kicking does. So even when he was in the chat with Mel, to me, this is your mom, this is her situation. So unless you knew it, so I guess you were liking them because your mom was dating one of them? I don't get in my mind's business like that. I don't know who they dating. And even if they dating somebody on the internet, I'm not going to be like, oh, hold on, should I go to their channel because you're dating them? That's not my business. I'm grown. I ain't in my kids' business like that. Well, I'm being some other adults' business. But anyway, he in the chat. Cancel them. Get their channel. Why would I need their channel taken down? Even, let's just say JR was playing her left. And he was telling her he was going to get married. He still ain't showed his face. He still ain't give you his real name. Yeah, I was going to get married, all this stuff. Yeah, we'd be like, oh, he shouldn't have played it like that. Be careful in coming because he's saying like he ain't on. But even if, here's the thing. You ever had a man, to the ladies, you ever had a man you mess with, and when you're done with your relationship, everything you wanted out of him, you see it with somebody else? You can't be mad at her. And some women, when they smart, they say, I made him. You got everything I made him see. But whatever, you got it. But here's the thing. If we got something different, that means he grew for the better, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And I keep it moving. That's no longer my problem. So if some man wouldn't show me his face, but he going to visit a bit, well, sounds like she won. Whatever. And what is winning to you? If winning is having him, then that means losing. You don't have nothing if you don't have him. I think when something's for you, nobody can take it from you. And this woman didn't take this man from you, because I also believe you can't take something that voluntarily leaves. So, and they weren't together when you were whatever with him. And since you weren't in a relationship with him, any conversation is null and void. That's like saying, oh, wait a minute, I was calling the sex line, or I said some freaky stuff in some of those people's DMs. Let me let them know I'm in a relationship. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah. And men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't lie. That's as simple as it gets. You know, because I know people that I've talked to on here, and they've had enough trust to me to give me their name or show me who they were, and I've never betrayed that. So if some man who you telling me you gonna spend forever with, or you was falling in love with, and did that, I'm telling you, run, sister, run. And not because he a bad man. He just don't want you. He just not that into you like that. He's just not. And nothing you're telling me sounds like he's into you. Nothing. None of it. None of it. I got some people that I've had to block on social media because they calling me boo. Boo, baby, I want to marry you. I love you. Love me? What the hell? Wait, what's going on? I don't even know you. This is the first time you ever commented. This is getting creepy. So, that don't mean nothing to me. Actions speak louder than words. I say, hey, my sweet pig. It says, hey, Martina. Hey, Kristen, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, so this week I'm be like, whoo, and then of course, Danie always gonna be on the charts, because once again, we live in a world on the internet where people don't care that you ain't doing nothing that's bothering nobody really at the end of the night with the people you into it with, because nobody else is not. What is it affecting everybody else? But people just want to know who she is so bad. It just reminds me, like, because they say that Danie the Avenger is Monica's daughter, and she's Monica, and she's Danie the Soul Cyclist, and she's the Danielle who had something to do with a case that they not even telling us the case right. Then she's 19 different Danies, and none of these heifers are the same. They're not even the same type of chick. But I'm like, how is she all these people? And then they'll go to one, and then they'll go away from it, then they go back to her being it, and then they go away from it. It's so freaking confusing for me. But anyway, so one right now, because y'all know, the very first video I ever did was talking about how Sherelle and them get them bulldogs out. So her newest bulldog for this one. Now see, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. In my mind, Bossy. In my Bossy says, I don't know why you're on my mind, because I just said your name, love you, sis. Well, in my mind, when it comes to, what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking, who started the whole let's unravel Nosy Ho. When it comes to Nosy Ho, y'all know I'm still subscribed to her. I still watch Nosy Ho. You know what I mean? Because once again, I don't got no dogs in these fights. And if y'all watching and subscribers to put a dog in the fight, then why don't you just start a channel and be that dog barking? You know what I mean? Stop being somebody's sidekick and flunky. Stop being Robin. Be Batman. But anyway, so Even with the Nosy Ho. Nosy Ho was never a flunky to Sherelle. Sherelle just came over and knew Nosy was doing something she been trying to do. So why not attach myself with that? So whatever with that. But I'm like, Nosy, when you just came back on Sherelle's recently about this whole stuff and she brought up the Monica shit and the Danie Robertson shit and how this and that. One, why ain't she saying she cool with Jag? Because you had just told us on her panel, on Sherelle's panel, that F Jag and her mother dying. Because Jag had been disrespecting your mother, your natural mother, and your adopted mother, and that you didn't give a damn about Sherelle. But now Sherelle, so now whenever I hear Jag talking, I'm like, oh, she on the kick. And I knew Sherelle wasn't going to bring Jag to her channel like that because people going to be like, Sherelle. And because a lot of her subscribers like Danie. Like, one thing you can't take from Danie is them swords go up everywhere. As soon as somebody say her name, swords come up. And then, like I said about Toxic, Toxic had people who had the Toxic Diamond, Toxic D in their name. These subscribers are very, stop this person spelling. No one is allowed to spell in here. Whoever this is spelling, I need them blocked. Yeah, if you spelling, this ain't a Hook for Phonics class, so we ain't spelling it. We ain't spelling anybody in here. You know, we got so many racial block words and dumb words, slurs to people, so they try to come in here and spell it. We ain't that ignorant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just looked up on my screen and I saw letters coming up. I don't allow that. The first time you do it, it better be a letter that it just had something to do with it. Because once you go into letters 1 and 2, I don't want to figure out what. Some people gonna wait and say, hold on, N, I. Well, they might be saying nice. They might be saying nice. No, I'm not worried about that. First of all, I'm in a phonics class. And I don't care if you're a history teacher or an English teacher. Don't come up here and teach nothing. Because this is not that, that's not that cup of tea. It's not. And the internet does give you a free voice. You have a right. And in your right of speech that you have, I have the right to block it and not on it. So don't come up here and spell it. Don't. And not in different texts. A lot of different texts. Because it lets me know you couldn't spell it in one text. So don't come in here. We're doing it. It'll get you blocked. It'll get you blickety blocked. So and then one thing I tell people, if you come back, because my block list isn't long. And I'm going on 3 years as a content creator. Because if you end up in my block list and one day you come and tell me, oh, Danie, I don't know how I got on your block list, sometimes I wonder. And then the good thing about, especially when you come into your YouTube studio, to all people, if you make comments and it was under your main account, but you did it on another one, I can look at your comment history. So I can see everything you've saying to me. Or you've said, you've posted, whether it was in my afterwards or during a chat. So I can see it. I can see your history. It's called comment history. But anyway, yeah, spelling, hooked up phonics, huh? It's always a teacher in the room, you know? They always gotta give us a teachable moment. You can't teach me how to be a better human, but you can. When you're a worse human, you make me be a better human. Yeah, the trolls, they gonna come. They gonna come. Especially when you're talking about their favorites. Like I tell people, ain't nobody got troll for me. I'm not that person. So if you did that, it wouldn't be for me. It wouldn't. I'm not that. I come in as me and say something. If I have something to say, but me arguing with a bunch of people on chat because you're saying something about somebody I like. Nah, you know how I support them? I get up out that chat because that's somebody I like. And I don't listen. If you're going back and forth, though, and I want to watch it, I'm going to watch both sides. It's that simple. And I don't care what nobody thinks. And if I really can't stomach what you're doing, I don't care about your side. I don't even want to watch it no more. Yeah, that's right. It's GBOs. So if you coming in on some dumb shit and that's not even what nobody on, that's just not what we on. And like I said, one thing about the kingdom is when, like I said, you're going to get royally escorted out. And if you offend, people going to respond in the chat. They're going to do that. I'm not here to stop that. I don't block that. But disrespect, man, some people sit and argue with it. I'm just, why? Life is too short. Life is too short. Why? I'm just so glad that I'm not such a loser that I actually go into stuff I don't like just to, make people mad. How can somebody make me mad when I just told y'all that I could have died this week? Straight up. My blood pressure was that high. And I'm here. So that means I have a purpose. And it definitely ain't going to be to argue on the internet with people who make decisions that no real moral compass have in person with me. No. That's not going to happen with me. And if you got troll accounts, it just shows how fake you are. Because if your word was something or bond or anything, you just say it as you. And even if nobody agreed, you just speak you. And you have a right to do it. You have a right to say whatever you want to say. Then, okay. When I have a right to block it. But if you think somebody on here is gonna say the words that'll break me, in that sensitive term, I'm unbreakable, and that's just real life. Anybody know me know you tell you that. People I've cared said worse, and I didn't let that break me. For moments, I let it have me staggered. It had me deciding to be hateful like them. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But it will never break me. It just let me know, damn. When Danie say something, boy, it sure gonna bring the haters out. That tell me I'm somebody. See, many I call the chosen are few. I've been chosen since the day I was born. Anybody who comes in my presence, they know that I'm genuine, I'm true. My heart is bigger than I'll ever be. And I only want to see us go up. I'm not sneaking you behind your back. I'm not here to take you down. I'm not faking you a friendship. I'm not trauma bonding to get to your sensitive spot and wrap you up in some beer. No, I ain't none of those things, and I will never be none of those things. Have I made mistakes? Hell yeah. If I said some terrible things about a bunch of people, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have I done some things I regret? I'm sure, but not too much because everything I've done has led me to who I am today. So I regret if I know better and I didn't do. But other than that, so it's not nobody on here could do that will bother me. You know, like I said, I'm gonna always be hated because people are afraid of when that glow up is for real. They know I'm the last dragon, and so people be worried about that. You better make it productive. Get back to work, sis. And I tell people, sis, before you go, I tell people all the time, anything anybody really wants to get on, I can get on anything with you. So, but I choose to be better. I choose to make sure you heard me. And not only did you hear me, other people heard me. The people that usually wouldn't listen, they gonna hear me. They gonna respect me. People respect me. They not stop me. Oh, I respect Danie because she a black girl and she one of the ones I like. They respect Danie. I was gonna say I respect Danie. I love Danie. I mess with Danie. I rock with Danie. Danie. And I'm not afraid to say what I feel, and I know how to say it without insulting somebody. Like I said, did anybody think I was saying, oh, if AT2 gay, I got something? I don't. I know that people have cared about his sexuality the whole time, but I've thought the whole time, I don't care. But when Hunty, this stuff is going on, I'm like, wait a minute. Not only do I think this your lover, I think y'all had an intimate affair, because this seemed intimate. This is real intimate. And why are you always getting into it with chicks? Like, why? Ignore them. Because like I said, I done seen some dudes come, and I watch you not do nothing with it. I watch you be like, you know what, I'm going to take back what I said about, and he be like, wait a minute, why? But when the chicks is always a subliminal, he always say, they going to say I'm always fighting with the women, because you are. You are. Now, have you been as nasty as not? No. He take nasty to the whole new level. Where you're not even saying stuff that's valid. You're just saying nasty shit. You're just saying mean stuff. Like, okay. All the stuff you won't want nobody saying about you be saying, I'll be like, it's too much. It's too much. Boy, night contact, how you doing? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Prayers for your family. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, Tina had a loss. Prayers to them, to her friend. She lost a friend today, too. Well, not today, but she lost a friend today recently. It's been a week. That's what I said, on and off the book. And that's what I'm telling y'all. If y'all live in real life, there's people on here be like, I'm sick. I'm going through. I'm fighting to stay sober. I'm doing this. I'm mourning somebody. I just lost my job. I da-da-dee-dee-dee. All this stuff. And you got time to get that knee deep in some BS? Sucks to be you. Because Danie could watch this stuff, and the moment it's pulling me in, I pull out. See, I got a good pull out method, and I ain't even got a ding ding. You understand me? So it's just, life is too short. And no matter who you are, I promise you, one day we all gonna be laying in a place where our whole life is flashing before us. And we gonna be saying to ourselves, you know what, that 3 hours I spent over there doxing somebody, sitting up trolling somebody for some other mofo that's gonna troll me later. I teach people how to treat me. So I walk a fine line around here about how people treat me because I treat them the same way, and when I don't mess with you. So if you go somewhere else that had a big diss contest with me, that's a you thing. That's a you thing. That's a you thing. Yeah. Chi-Town love always. Always. Chi-Town ain't got nothing on Iraq. The things that took place in them, we ain't got nothing on. Our roughest does wouldn't survive a week. But, you know, I don't even think we number one in murders. I don't even know. I stopped keeping the count on that. But yeah, thank you, welcome. It's always Chi-Town love, always. Chi-Town banging, always. How can I not love my cities? I want people, they don't love their own stuff. Thank you for the 12-month membership, Mama Ann. But yeah, like I said, so the stuff that go on here, people like, come on, baby, I got better. So no matter what social media I'm on, you know, like I told y'all, I was in a group in Chicago that was the Mothers Against Gun Violence. And I just became a part and following and going to where they were having marches and everything else. Because the person who started the group was a lady who was the fireman and the police officer, the firewoman and the police officer, when their son was killed protecting a friend on a bus on the south side, and they started building the wall. But anyway, they started those groups, and I would just go and just the sadness of it all. You know, the sadness of it all. But I'm trying to think of what was my point to this story. But it was a point. We got into Chicago, and I was just going to say that the one thing about Chicago, I'm going to tell you, is Chicago gangster in all the races. It's Al Capone City. So if you think it's just us, you a fool. Because from the governor down, it's going to be corruption. Now, do you want it? No. No. But I love the city. I do. I love it. I love that it has all these surrounding places that are different or great. I just love my city. I just do. I love Cook County, period. I don't know why. I hate it at the same time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see. Yeah, say Danie must be doing it. It's funny because when I look up at the numbers, maybe that many people in here. I said, so the trolls keep getting shot up out of here. We just chilling. That's okay. But we just kicking the bobo. They not bothering me. And I'm so glad of my mods that the truth of the matter is they keep things so under control. I don't have to look at the screen. I think, did I about timed out any of them? I don't think I've hit one of them yet. I don't think I've hit one of them. I don't think I've hit one of them yet. Because my mods, they get it cracking. They get it cracking, and to tell you the truth, like I said, it's how you look at things. If life really giving you life, this kind of stuff would not be nothing that's giving me nothing. But dang, I'm so glad, Sweet Potato, we not that lame. I'm so glad that it ain't, you know what I mean? I'm not that an extremist. Americans, we be so extremist. I know the workers my own people, because they got the most time. And so, Canada, you pretty busy too. In Australia, I don't know, because from the things I see on the internet, y'all be pretty busy too. And y'all be picking up all our bad. But yeah, like I said, my mind's hold it down. I just came in here to kick it with y'all, to laugh. But I'm trying to think if I missed anything, because this week, I'm telling you, it's been going down. It's been going down. Oh, that's what I was saying about the whole Danie stuff. So Jag done told us she doing interviews with Monica Dad. She doing interviews with Danie Robertson. Now remember, Danie Robertson is supposed to be Monica's daughter, but then she's the soul cyclist. So she's going to do an interview with Sammy, you know, the little boy singer who grew up. Well, Sammy's ex-girlfriend, Danie, the soul cyclist, which they saying is Danie Robertson. She doing an interview with him, too. I said, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, who got this kind of time? And I'm starting to think half the stuff we see on here, y'all, is a play. That somebody be like, you know, bad publicity is good publicity, so let's run with that play. Baby, I don't want that kind of stuff on my name. Like, I don't want to be shaking that lie for the rest of my life. I don't want to be telling people that I'm friends with some heifer that went out and said some old stuff. And I ain't, once again, I ain't even talking about the very bad thing. I'm talking about all of this stuff. Like, oh, you my bestie, but I was the one. Like I said, rest in peace, Real. I told Real this is a fact. And like I said, I'm not going to go backwards, but I can pull up the fucking proof on the screenshots. I told Real, I don't know how you trust Sewell when she was the one who outed so-called you had that shit in Philadelphia, which was a lie. But he stayed close to me. Those aren't friends, y'all. Those are frenemies, man. Your friends don't do that. I got people I fell out with in life, and they hurt me for real. I'd be lying. I probably hurt them in the process of staying around too long. But I'd be lying. I ain't coming nowhere to shit on them. I'm grateful for the time when I looked at them as a friend. Because I thought I thought we were really there. But to shit on you start shitting on me, I'm not going to shit on you. I'm going to call out facts. I'm talking about the facts that's in everybody's face. Forget what I know in the background. I'm going to tell them what I see. What y'all see right here in your face. They showed you they was unloyal, and I'm surprised they unloyal to me. I'll show you that. But I'm not giving energy to nothing like that. I'm not. It's not one content creator on here I've ever went out to go in any chat other than Takator to go bully for them, to go get them some information. I never will. I don't need nobody to do that for me. But if I know you one of the downloaders and you got the information, if I need a clip, I'll call you. I'll reach dead out to you and be like, hey, I know you got September Boogity Bach 2021. I know you got October blah blah data DD date. I know you got Scoobity rank jingity, and I show will. But I'm not gonna be holding it for one day to talk about you. Yeah, and that bothered me. And when Rio know that, Rio literally had called me. When I said this when he was live, I'm not gonna sit and get into it, but when he did, then I told him, that's where you crossed me. It happened one time 3 years ago, and it hadn't happened since. Like I said, Real would call me and say, like even with Cooch. When Cooch mom was dying and Real and Cooch got into it and she was chatting, he was talking all that shit, he was going to go on Twitch and do it live. I literally sent him a message and said, man, don't do it. He called me. And I said, man, you already done lost your mama. And on some real shit, like, let her spend this day with her mama. I don't know what you going to do tomorrow. But don't take that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let this shit go. I wanted him to let it go for good, but he a grown-ass man. So he gonna do what he wanna do. But I told him, every time he came for selfie, I get on his back. JJ, I would hit him text. Real. Because he would always send me his Twitch and stuff. So I would go and watch. And I'd say, Real, or he'd text back, how was it? What you think? I said, Real. Now you already know what I'm about to say. When Real was on there going in on Jules there, I said, Mom, I said, stop. Some stuff don't do it, even if people do it. When you wear a crown, I do royal behavior. So it don't mean you didn't piss me off or I'm not going to retaliate. I'm just not going to stoop to your level. But I'm going to stoop. Because I told you, I'm going to go, how low could you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor. How low could you go? That's what I'm telling you, I'm going to take it to the top. Like it never ever stopped. Stop. Let me stop singing this song. Anyway, but yeah, nah. And he came in here and no, he will not disrespect me like that. Because y'all doing this clickbait stuff. Then later, well, we going to apologize to each other. We not. Because you told me what you felt. And like I said, it's still no diss. Did that mean I was wishing something bad on him? I needed him to go, hell no. And in the words of Real, there's no rules in war. Because that's the freaking truth. But I got enough moral respect that even when he's like, I'm going to make jokes. I'm going to put rush for him. But in the afterlife, I'm not. I'm not going to wonder if he should apologize for things he said. None of that. None of it. I'm not going to dog his name. I'm not. That's respect. And some of these people don't have respect for themselves, so to wait for them to have respect for others, it's never going to happen. Me, I got too much respect for myself. So, damn. So, like I said, I'm not going to play with nobody other than about my dead people. I don't fuck what they got of. So, I'm not playing with yours and nobody you love or nobody you like. So, that's it. That's it. But like I said, it's been a week. It's been a week. These streets on fire. These streets on fire. And like I said, even with the Melanie income, if they go back and forth forever, that'll be a them thing. And I'll be there for it. Watching. And it won't change. They ain't talking about me. I'm talking about what I've seen. I'm just giving an opinion on it. If people turn on you, then what you also know about that was, I guess I was supposed to come up in here and kiss. I ain't kissing nobody's ass. My lips don't pucker that way. That's not what I'm doing. So if somebody waiting for me to come up in here and go against what I believe, or have to answer to somebody about who I watched, or who I hit a like button, or whose chat I can't, you got a problem. That's something wrong. Something real wrong. And the problem is you just don't know it's you. Because it ain't me. That's not a problem I'm going to have. Like I said, even with Mary, it wasn't because you was messing with Mubs. It's because you over there minding and she was bullying you. So what happened to her bullying you? She just stopped bullying you? So I'm going to let y'all have each other. But I don't mess with toxic stuff like that. And if we friends, I'm not going to judge on what you used to do. If you go back to it, we don't. We done. No conversation. I ain't got to ask nobody nothing. I ain't got to ask nobody nothing. Because I ain't asked nobody but my heart for everything I've done on here. So that's the only person I'm questioning. That's it. Like I said, it's much love. I'm going to stay with the minds I have. If I bring in any new minds, it's guaranteed to be people that are in my real life sitting down talking in conversations. And that don't mean because I'm saying that my minds aren't my real life. They are. They such my real life that whether I met them or not, I trust them. I love them. I respect them. So that's it. And like I said, I got respect for Mary. I just don't got respect for that kind of. That's how you get into mess with people. Because you thinking it's one way, they doing it another way, then one day you in some mess. They setting you up. But yeah, oh y'all, this week I've been laughing. They gave me some laughs. Thank you. I respect my minds. My minds make me better. Like I said, my minds have been here for the long haul. My minds are good people wherever I see them because they just who they are. And that's what I want to see everybody be on here. Be you. And even if you a jerk, at least I know who you are. The devil I know. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm not here to judge nobody. I didn't come on here to correct nobody, to make nobody better. I didn't come to do that. I didn't come to be better than anybody. I didn't come to do nothing. I came to be the best me. I came to be better than the old me. I came to stop fighting these dumbass battles that you win them fighting these dumbass battles and you lose the war. You lose the war if you got popular on the internet for the most degrading stuff, but now that's stuck to your name. That's not a win. That's a loss forever. Well, that's a loss to long term. That's a loss to rising to the top for real. You're going to stay stagnant. That's it. And so you ain't buying subs. views. I don't know. I ain't buying none of that shit. But yes, I love my minds. I love how even sometimes when I'm watching back and I see people I miss speaking to, I feel so bad. But one thing I know is my minds greeted everybody. And they didn't worry about who liked you and who didn't like you. I never have called my minds and even been on there because at the end of the night, like I said, even when I was saying Mayor, the only reason I noticed Mayor talking to Mud certain ways in the chat was I thought, why would I be talking to a woman who bullying me? That speak volume on what you'll do. It make me feel like you'll be bullying with her and pretending like she bullying you. I ain't doing that. That's like a woman lying about what a man did to her. I'm not doing that. I'm not okaying that. I don't understand that. I'm not playing that. So yeah, no. Yeah, and it showed me what was up. And then I figured afterwards, everything else is showing me I made the right decision. So, some teachers know, but like I said, you think I'm going somewhere disrespectful for what? For what? For what? What I'm going to go do and take down every community wall where I ever said something to her? No, I'm not. I didn't even block her. If somebody blocked, she blocked me. I ain't even blocked her. Well, none of that is happening. I ain't even unfollow on Instagram. I don't give a damn. Just thank God my heart's still ticking. My life's still going. And nothing was wrong with my heart, so please don't, y'all. It wasn't. Everything came back great, so that's how I know it's a blessing. And like I said, I'm going to keep on moving. But I am back on my blood pressure medicine, which is very important, so that's what's good. I'm going to get myself back, get it back regulated through my body, and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep it moving. And this week, like I said, I'm going to be calm. I'm going to finish my tattoo after I get myself back regulated. But, Yeah, so even if I do go live more this week, I might not. I don't know. I'm just following the week, y'all. I'm just relaxing, chilling, changing things in my diet. That's what I'm doing. That's it. That's what I'm on. That's right. Big Bad Wolf says that. Like I said, so that is what I'm on, and I'm grateful for everything that came in my path to make this happen. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. It's not another story that's being told. So that's it. That's it. And that's what we have to do. Take care of yourselves. I mean, for real. Take care of your health. Take care. And that's what I tell people. I even told them. I said, baby, I didn't stop medicine because I chose to. You know what I mean? And but at the end, take care of yourself. Enjoy the things you have, and think of the things that right now you have. That if tomorrow you didn't have them, nothing would be the same, even if you kept going. And enjoy them. When you think of the ones you lost, enjoy that you ever had them. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Make your decisions. I'm gonna tell you this, and I've been saying this whole year, and I'm not gonna stop. When it comes to this election, vote. That's it. You don't have to persuade nobody into whatever yours is. Just vote. Just vote. You want to make a difference, vote. That's it. That's it. Maybe go your way, maybe it won't, but you voted. You did your part. That's it. That's all we can do. Vote. I'm a strong believer in the vote. All of them. Not just a presidential election. Vote. Vote. And so that's all I can stress to the people. So other than that, you're really not going to get much of this out of me, because then it's deflection. And it's what we do as a society. We get off the bigger pictures for all these petty pictures. And we win battles, we lose the war. And we've been losing the war here for damn near 100 years. And that's as a whole. Because if half us lose, the whole freaking country loses. So we've been losing. We done showed everybody how divided we are. So they know just how to conquer us. And we shouldn't be that way. So, like I said, vote. That's all I got to say about it. That's it. That's it. But if you think Danie don't follow everything, if you think Danie don't stay in that, I do. I do. I don't follow propaganda. I don't follow negative persuades. You know what I'm saying? Where suddenly this person been in office 85 years, but you want to tell them about some shit. You seem not to care. So I just don't get into all that. I get into facts. I get into facts. I get into facts. And I'm really more about who in the House and who in the Senate than anything else. I'm always about that. I always got to know who rapping up in there. For real, your state, my state, I got to know. Who are the who's representing these states? I got to know. So, yeah, but vote for your man, vote, just vote. I'm a strong believer in that vote. So, you're never going to get nothing else on me out of that but that. Because the moment I do that, sometimes we're going to persuade people not to. And it's a right people die for real, for all of us. Like I said, women, we had to get a right to vote. Everybody had to get one. So, yeah, you have the right. It's your secret. That's why you go in a booth by yourself. So stop telling everybody your vote. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. You're not burnt to the cross. You're not in a communist country. They're not dragging you up in there and telling you who to vote for. And if you don't do it, you don't. This is not that. This is not that. This is not that. And anything that turns us on each other is a damning for us. It's a damning for us. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. If there's some kind of revolution happening in America, it better be, because we fighting people who don't belong out of here. Not us. Not our own. Meaning Americans. It's not. Because the moment one decide they can do it, just like what they did with the neighborhood, then you'll keep deciding you can do it. No, thank you. No, thank you. And it ain't going to go like that. It's going to get so bad that every enemy we got is going to attack us at our weak point. That's what's going to happen. So, like I said, vote, vote, vote. And if you don't, shut up. And if you talk, nobody hears you. We can't hear you. We can hear the vote. The numbers show. Because at the end of the election, no matter who wins, what you'll see is how many more people voted than the last time. And that's when you know the country is winning. Vote. 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 That's it. And on that note, happy Pajama Jimmy Jam. I love you guys. Like I said, I might come live. I'm definitely putting uploads and videos up this week. And that's it. That's it. But I'm chilling and I'm resting and I'm relaxing. And I will see you guys later. Love you. Thank you, moms, for being top dogs up in here. And Tina, I'm going to change as a mod as soon as I go into my studio. Because right now, like I told y'all, I'm not even on my laptop. I'm on my iPad right now. So I don't know what is going on. Both of my laptops are giving me problems. And I'm like, that's weird. Look at too. And then so I'm going to look up. I'm going to be on this damn computer. And it's not security, but, I'll figure that out. I'm not going to stress about nothing. But I love you guys. And I will see you later. Thank you. Y'all held it down. I can't even. I can't even lie. Y'all held it down up here. Yes, the salt. And so here's the thing, I'm not a salt where I just put salt on stuff. I never use salt as a season. I use powders and not like, people get like onion salt. I don't do none of that. I don't do MSG. I don't do salts like that. But I do love butter. So I'm gonna have to do unsalted butter. And I love Irish butter, so y'all know it's just oh my God. I love butter. I do love the butter. I do love French fries and certain fried things, and I do. So I gotta cut them back, y'all. I got to. For a better me. That's what we all want, to better us. So if you got 1 more day, 20 more days, 100 more days, 600 more days, 6,000 more days, live. Just live. So when you go, you might regret all the time you didn't, but you'll know you was living when you left. Just do that. Just live. Don't live in this fear. Don't live in this live. Live. And remember this one great thing about the country of the U.S. of A. When you try to do it wrong, the real America stands up. Because the real America, just like they look out for everybody else, they look out for each other when they have to. The real voices come up and stand, and they say shit like, oh, no, I'm not going with that. We're not doing that here because we know how bad that's going to get. So, at the end of the night, just live, y'all. Live and love. That don't mean let people do you wrong. Just love. Just love. It's a better place. And if you ain't got people that you meet that you love, be thankful for the people that you got that you love. And they love you back. Love is a two-way street. Okay? So, have a good one, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for everybody and your prayers. I'm sorry if I didn't come out and reach, but I didn't want to stress anybody, and I didn't want to stress myself anymore. And I wanted to take that moment to be grateful. To find some time and realize that no matter what, you have to be grateful and know that we all have a mission. And sometimes we miss it in life because we spend some time with some shit that wasn't our mission. You know what I mean? So I hope everybody has a great week. I hope your week starts off good. And enjoy yourself. And I love you guys. And like I said, I'll be back or I'll be in a chat. And I definitely will be doing uploads. And I definitely still got some jokes. And we're going to get into more like skits and everything else about these type of things because we're about to get funny. We're going to have some fun and be creative while I got to lay around. While I got to sit around in the house. We're going to get creative. So I love you guys. My mods on the shit. Thank you to all the trolls because y'all helped me know that I got the best mods in the world. I got mods that got my back. I ain't even got to put my eyes on it. Thank you. I love you guys. I love everybody. Thank you everybody who came through. Thank you to all the trolls who came through and showed me I'm just so important. They had this much time on their hands today. I love you guys. See you later. I love you. Bye. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to listen to that. That's my jam. Bye. Bye. I don't want to. Wait, what is it? I forget what they sing. Oh, but anyway, that's my song. All right, guys. I'm out of here.